It's usually the other way around. You evaluate me, so it's payback time. Saga City. I thought it was a place for old folks. No, I know it's a place for the intelligent. Peter was our table topics master. Humorous way of introducing the topics to us, explain what the purpose was, engage with the audience. Brilliant. Relatively easy topics, even more brilliant. Should be something easy that speakers can answer easily. Tell all the audience, get all the audience thinking by not actually saying, Jill, come up here. Now, Jill, I want you to tell. Or because once you've asked somebody to come up here, don't you all just sit back in your seats? All snug. Give the question to all of them. Keep them in suspense. They're all working. What if I have to answer that question? Richard, he had the right. Is it right that Olympics includes professionals? He was straight in there, and I love those gestures. He was captivating the audience right from the beginning. Wonderful gestures, brilliant gestures. Kept talking, very eloquent. Recommend for Richard to stick to the topic. You might win in clubs, you won't win in club contests. That's one of the things they're marking for. And you can always start with it. Start with the topic. You can then digress and talk about something completely different, and then come back to the topic at the end. And people think you've talked the whole time about it. Indra, where to put those 10 gold medals? She said politely. In the house. Very confident use, and I loved the way he expanded very quickly on not just where to put them in the house, but transforming not just their lives, but transforming students' lives. I thought, oh gosh, this stuff of genius. Disgust to that. The only thing I could say is watch those filler words. Pause instead. Our next up was Elsa. What pursuit put into the Olympics? What pursuit put into the Olympics that isn't already there? Wow. Elsa. Brilliant. Those gestures, those poses, the face matched the gestures. She was dressed for the part and talking all the time. This is just genius, pure genius. I was completely transfixed by it. I struggled. What should I say to Elsa or recommend? I thought, yes, to win a contest, you've got to go in with the wow factor at the start. You've got to wow them from the beginning. And she paused a little bit. She recited the topic to buy herself that little bit of time. And then she went in. In a contest, you've just got to go in straight away. Otherwise, you lose points there. But absolutely marvellous, marvellous. Seema, the head of IOC, I've put a comment here for our table topics master who complained that I didn't evaluate him last time, so second evaluation. So IOC, I'm one of those people who doesn't watch the Olympics, and I'm thinking, what's the IOC? I had no idea. So I was so glad I didn't get that topic.
In above your compound.
International Olympic Committee, okay.
I guess it probably was, but I thought Seema, I don't know if she knew, she's got more knowledge than me probably, but I thought she did amazingly. She talked very confidently, very eloquently, and I think it's always harder speaking in another club. You always feel like a little bit more out of your comfort zone. I thought that was lovely. And I just put a comment here, I wanted more. I thought, keep going. Expand a little bit more, because it's so good, I wanted to hear more. But they do say leave your audience wanting more. What can we say about Coralie? Let's have an open evaluation, a quick. What did she do well?
It should be more dancing.
Yeah.
The dancing?
Yeah.
Like the dancing? More dancing? What could she do differently to make it even more powerful?
Bring your dog in.
Thank you. I'll bring both. Thank you. And do some dancing with the dogs.
Add a personal story.
I did take a dog to a Toastmasters meeting once, and the Toastmaster looked at me and I walked in with this dog and said, "Sorry, it's the other hall next door." He knew it was me. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Fortunately, she didn't bark. Thank you. And on a positive note, Coralie, you make her want to come back again?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Come back again, okay. Jill, what would you go out to do if there was 4 hours of no Olympics? Sounds like heaven to me, but I thought a very clever link to the previous speaker, which was Coralie. I always think that's good. It shows you're relaxed and you're linking, you're listening to the other speakers. That was very clever, particularly as it's me, thank you. That twist, I loved it. I was not expecting. Oh, Jill, who sits there, very prim and proper. And I was thinking of her in a meeting, sitting there secretly wanting to abseil down the building. Wow! Marvellous dialogue and humour, those 4-letter words she didn't even know she knew. I thought that was lovely. The gestures were lovely as well. I'd just like to see even more gestures, even more movement. There was movement, a little bit of movement to this side of the stage to the left, which is right. Apparently you should move from the left to the right because that's how we breathe. I learned the other day. A little bit more movement next to the right, so Mike and Senior and Nita don't feel left out now. So overall, I thought a wonderful set of table topics, led by our table topics master who set the scene. So well done, everybody.